What's up, everybody? This is episode 63 of Live Day Trading. We are using the Webull trading platform, the desktop software, and we are over here at ticker symbol BYND. If you can do me a favor and let me know if the audio is coming out of both headphones or both speakers while you're listening to this. I've been having issues with my audio and I'm trying to resolve it. Okay, so we are looking at ticker symbol BYND. It has been getting beaten down today, down about 3%, and now we're starting to see this kind of jump up as of right now. I'm gonna actually sell. So what I believe is taking place right now, we are on the 1 minute time frame, but this to me looks like it's gonna be a dead cat bounce. And how I plan on playing that is it came up and then it's been coming up to this area right here where it's a little bit, there's gonna be a lot of resistance up in that area, right in this range, and I entered in down here with a 250 share position and then just scaled in a little bit more. My average price is 131.60. Okay, so my entry price is right here. I do think that we are going to be seeing a pullback, continually more to the downside. I am looking at the SPY as well, and it does seem kind of like it hit that 50%, just about hit that 50% retracement level on the fib, and we're seeing somewhat of a little bit of a bounce. So I'm not too worried at this moment. This may or may not go a little bit higher, but I do ultimately see this price heading lower. So I have a fairly sizable position, 500 shares on the 1 minute time frame. Let's see what happens. Okay, I am out of that position. Yes, I do think it's going to be heading lower. I do think it's going to be retesting this 127 level. But I will say that that was already good profits for the day. It did bring me in for a little bit of a whirlwind because it did start breaking up to this level. But luckily for me, my eye was on the stop loss right above 135, and it didn't quite, it reached 135 even, which I would definitely have my stop loss behind that wall. So the neckline on this was a little bit slanted, and then when it did break that trend line, you saw that big drop and then the retest. I was selling out profits right around this range and then more down here at the low. So $598 profit for this trade. Like I said, if you were watching the unrealized P&L, you'd probably be somewhat scared. It was showing up to like down 1,500, but overall context of the chart, you always have to keep that in your mind. It was a very bearish setup, and that doesn't mean necessarily that it can't run away on me, but I was pretty confident that if it did break this 135, I probably would have reversed the position and or just got out of it completely. And then it started really pulling back. And then, so this was, I thought it was originally a dead cat bounce, but then it brought up a head. And then when it came up here, I was like, oh, this is a head and shoulders pattern. So I then announced it on my Instagram. And so if anybody caught that on my Instagram, cool, because you got to definitely capture in from 132 to down to about 129, which is a really good, move there per share gain. So that's all I have for you today. $600 day. Time to go, buy a nice lunch for myself. I will see you guys here tomorrow. Bye.